Alright guys, I just got done editing the weekend video, so it is up now. I hope you guys like it. Got quite a bit of work done, and it is not too bad in here. Hey, I'll take this. So we got the stove on. Obviously I turned this on earlier to try and get it warmed up in here. It's kind of funny watching this plastic that's hanging, because it'll start lifting up and actually go closer to the lights as it heats up in here, because the heat is obviously rising. But it's kind of funny to watch. But I need to get the rest of this sheet all stapled up there, but I'm the only one here, and these are 12-foot ceilings. I know it sounds ridiculous. I just don't want to be the only one here whenever I do it, because if I fall or something, there's nobody to help me, nobody to know. And I'm not huge on these ladders and slick floors. It did slide without people holding it, so I'm not going to chance it. It might sound ridiculous to you guys, but I'm just not about it. We're going to turn on the high fan here. It's not too bad. This is actually not awful in here. I can handle this. It's probably 30 degrees outside, and it's not too awful in here. So the bed, we're going to get started blocking this bed. The lighting in here is atrocious right now. The brightest lights coming in are the ones from the outside, so that kind of goes to show here. I think, honestly, I might actually go to town right now and grab one of those Hypertech stands with the LED light on it to see how they work. Might do a little, if it works good, I'll throw it in here for you guys, kind of tell you guys what I think of it and if it's any good. So yeah, these I can't even hardly see much in here, so we might go grab one of those lights from Walmart to see if they're actually worth anything. I think they will be, but we need to block sand this bed, and that's our main priority today, is to make enough progress on this that I may block sand this and re-primer it myself. I mean, I know how to spray. I can do it. So, and I don't think the guys are gonna be able to come and help, because I believe they are at home. And by at home, we all go to college together, or basically live in Pitt or whatever. And whenever they go home, they actually live up by Kansas City. Besides Logan, the rest of them live up by Kansas City. So I think they're at home right now, not sure, but I'm gonna get some stuff done on this bed, because they've been slaving away doing tons of good work. By the way, they always joke about getting paid in these videos, but little do they know they're gonna get something whenever I mean, basically here within the next month, they're gonna get something. So it's all fun and games. I'm not using them as slave labor. I try and buy them some dinner sometimes, and I mean, we're all college kids, so we all understand it's not super affordable, but here within the next month I'll be making a little bit more big boy money, and I'm gonna treat them a little bit. So don't let them think I'm putting them through some crap right now, because they understand I would do the same for them in a heartbeat. So we're gonna work on this bed. I'll get back with you guys here, and just, I mean, for you guys will be the snap of a finger. So I'll be right back. All right guys, we are back. I had to run to town, and I came back with some lighting. That's actually very, very solid. I am happy with these so far. They are just each, there's one light each. They're one big LED, I guess. But it's really lighting up this bedside nice. I can see things a lot better now. They were like 34 bucks for a piece, and they were a little misconceiving about how tall they were. They looked like they were 5 foot tall on the picture, but they're like 3 foot tall. But it isn't too bad. It's working out pretty good. So I'm gonna start block sanding. I'm gonna use what I've got, and then we're gonna have to move on to doing something else. Hopefully by the time I get done with that, somebody's home so I can start hanging plastic, because I am basically out of 80 grit. I think there's a tad bit left on this roll. Yeah, I mean, not even the short blocks worth of 80 grit. Went to Bumper to Bumper, because that's where I had got it, and he said he's not going to restock it anymore, because O'Reilly's is literally next door, and they do more paint business than him. And I go to O'Reilly's, and they have one roll of 80 grit that goes on a block like that, and it looks wider than my block, and they wanted, well, it was like maybe a little bit wider than my block. It might have fit, I don't know. They wanted $85 for the roll. So I'm going to save the $50 and make a trip to Joplin whenever I go down there this week and grab one for 30 bucks, because that is ridiculous. I don't know what they are, like how much they're raising the price on that, but it's crazy whenever I can go to a small mom and pop shop and spend less money, and I mean marginally less money. So I'm gonna wait to do that. In the meantime, we've got plenty of other things we can do. So I'm gonna throw you guys up on time lapse. We're gonna get after it and see which parts of this bed actually come out how it's supposed to. All right, guys, we had to let the compressor fill back up because it was draining pretty bad. And we went ahead and threw some more primer in the gun, and we changed up our mixture a tad bit, so we will see if it sprays better. Right now, I think it was a tad bit thick, so we will see how this goes, and let's do it. Alright guys, so I really do think that this turned out fairly decent. As you can tell, I'm somewhat bundled up in here. I just cleaned out the gun and everything, so I'm still pretty cold, but it is very cold outside. The shop is not insulated and is by no means a paint booth. So I don't know if you guys could tell by the way that this stuff was laying down, but it's acting like it's pretty well just too cold. The pellet stove has been in here running since, I want to say 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's dark. Usually that means it's late, but not freaking this time of year. So it's 5:40 right now. and it's just not warm in here at all. But that's funny, Colton just texted me. But yeah, it's kind of cold to be doing this. Obviously, if you guys are gonna do this, try and spray in the summer. If you're in the same situation as I am, I would be a lot better off right now if it was summertime. Everything would be going a lot smoother. The primer that we have sprayed before, whenever it was warmer, like 70, 65 plus degrees, sprays beautifully, and it comes out like it's supposed to. Right now, I don't know, it's a brand new gun, and it was coming out very thin, and I had the fluid knob, I had it turned to like basically max fluid, and the spray angle was, I mean, I set it how I wanted it, and it's tough. I don't know, it wasn't having it. So I'm happy with how I mean, again, this is just high build. It's nothing special. Basically, I'm pretty sure anybody could do it, but it laid down nice, so I'm very happy. I think it's time to start sanding primer. Once this, obviously I'm not just gonna go sand it right now. It does cure pretty fast, but I'm not gonna do that right now. I'm gonna probably throw some stuff away, but what in the world? But I need to probably work on some other stuff. Probably work on the drip rail over there and some things like that. I'm gonna need some dinner here shortly, but yeah, hopefully you guys like the little time-lapse video of us spraying primer. What? Meep is in a mood today. I don't know what the deal is. Who knows? So I might grab a snack or something and keep working. I don't know. I'll put you guys on time lapse for whatever I may do next. But hopefully you guys are having a good night, because it's not too awful here, but it's very fumey in the shop. Let me tell you that. We better update you guys on the progress and stop the time lapse for a second. So Andy he was killing it. Like I've said, he's been doing great. He's putting in some really good work. This, especially on camera, it looks a little wide, but again, I'll get to this and kind of help that a little bit. But up here, we're getting much better. So if you guys remember, we were rubbing right here. We were touching right here, so I've been working that, and that's a lot better. We've got a pretty decent gap there all the way, and then it starts to really open up. So I went ahead and marked our big spot here, and this isn't quite flat, so I marked that too, but this is our big spot where the line is just pretty whack. But the rest of this, man, I don't know what you guys think, but I think it's looking pretty decent for really not knowing what we're doing. And then this side door gap is looking really good. We just wanted to match the rest of it, the rest of the gap, all the way up to here, and I think we've succeeded in that, minus that little half-inch spot right there. So I'm very happy with how it's coming out. Again, it's starting to get real cold in the shop. I mean, this thing's still on, and it's been on all day, and I'm seeing my breath in here. So I might cut it short tonight, because honestly it's just cold, and I'm not too keen on that. So keep working in the daytime tomorrow, but I have a wheel polish job getting dropped off tomorrow night, so we'll show you guys those. So if you guys are polishing guys, definitely look forward to that and kind of seeing what we're going to be working with there. But this primer, I didn't get to show you guys much after. It turned out really nice. I'm ready to start sanding this with, I assume 180. I need to ask the boys, probably Tristan and Keegan both, and ask them what I need to do. But we'll have it figured out. I'll shoot them a message here shortly. But it's looking good. It's set like it cured or whatever, all fine. It's dry. So I'm ready to get this moving along and get to the fun part. All right, guys, we're gonna call it a night. It's only about 9:30, which is very early for a shop day during the week for me, but for me and the guys, really. If the guys are here, they might make me stay out later, but quite frankly, this is by far the coldest day in this shop, and I've had the heater on all day, and it's just not having it. My feet are numb, I'm freezing, and I just don't have the want to for the rest of the night. I'll wait till tomorrow whenever it starts warming up again and get some more stuff done, and I think Colton might come help as well. And I bet he might start sanding primer tomorrow, since we're out of 80 grit, so we can't really mess with the other stuff, so he can break out the 180 and start sanding primer. So basically, next up on the list to buy, we need more 80 grit for the last few panels, and then we're going to need more primer because I just sprayed the last bit of primer we had, and we've got a lot more to go. We ended up wasting a lot on body panels we aren't ending up using, like those doors and fenders. But it is what it is. It's part of it. I didn't know at the time they weren't going to be usable, so it happens. I'm not too upset about it. So I'm going to go inside, edit this video. It's not a lot today, but today is Monday, so here's your Monday video. Tuesday coming at you tomorrow, obviously. Or Monday will be coming at you tomorrow, and then Tuesday we're going to be working out here still anyway, and hopefully have some more. It'll be warmer weather during the day and all that good stuff. So I am gonna go ahead and get out of here. Nothing crazy new that I need to inform you guys about, so yeah, that should do it. So until next time on the Old School Crew, we will see you guys, and keep kicking it old school as always. Peace out. Keep working on your trucks, get some stuff done this winter. I'm trying my best to. I've only got a certain amount of weeks left to try and get this done, so we're gonna try and whip this thing out, guys. See ya.